Field is set.
Be ready.
The first of 11. And they're racing as well, and it was the grey Twice Lucky, the first to bounce out over the favourite Success Play. Over on the inside, going forward, King Cohen pulling its way up there. And right behind those, settling down, Feels Danish. Mahalio allowed to drop back there by Bobo. And on its inside, next of all, is Dash of Brandy. Over into the back they go at the 1300. Twice Lucky held the front comfortably from Success Play. King Cohen third, followed then by the filly Feels Danish. A length and a half away on the inside, Dash of Brandy, and outside of it is Mahalio, and they're going to drop the anchor absolutely in jog trot here down the riverside of the course. A compact affair. Twice Lucky, neck arched out 3/4. Success Play, the odds-on favourite second, rated up there at the flanks of Twice Lucky. King Cohen the roughie third on the inside of Feels Danish, and then the last pair back on the inside, Dash of Brandy and Mahalio. They race along past the 750 now, and Twice Lucky has been able to really steady up proceedings, just starting to work along now through the gears. Here as they come to the 650, 3/4 clear. Success Play. They're about to sprint up. 2 lengths away, Feels Danish, getting around the outside of King Cohen, who's called it a day. It was beaten well before the turn. Back there, Dash of Brandy. Mahalio's got the task in front of it, nearing the corner. 350 metres out here in the first. Success Play taken to the lead by Parnham. A length and a half to Twice Lucky. 2 lengths, Feels Danish, and then Mahalio. But Success Play down inside the 200, draws right away, led by 2.5. Feels Danish keeps on coming. Parnham has to shake up Success Play. Not a lot left in the tank, but neither for its rivals either, and Success Play was too good. Success Play beat Feels Danish. Dash of Brandy getting up on the inside. Looked to have just run third from Mahalio. They beat off Twice Lucky, who led at a canter most of the way, and King Cohen dropped out to finish back there stone motherless last. Success Play is the winner of race 1. Gets the first of the 11 out of the way here. Playing God, 3-year-old, trained by Neville Parnham. Chris Parnham there putting the $1.95 favourite on speed. Not that there was a lot of it. 1:39.36 bears testimony to that. And then a sprint from about the 600. The leader unable to go on under the 60 Twice Lucky. Feels Danish. Well, she stuck on really well. The recent York Maiden winner. And Dash of Brandy got up on the inside ahead of Mahalio. Not suited there by the conditions, really. Success Play dominant in the market, dominant here on track. Wins the first for Chris Parnham. Playing God, Hot Business gelding, raced by Ms. D. Dillon, Joan Parnham, Carolyn Parnham, and scored by a length and a half. 1 1/4 second and third, home in 35.02 in that 1600 metre race where Prince of Guelph was the one scratching. The runner-up, Feels Danish, a Danehill Express, Feels Lake Spring filly. Troy Turner there for trainer Holly Taylor, and Dash of Brandy, My Admiration filly, trained by Graham Valentine, was written by Jason Whiting. Race 2, the Amelia Park Plate for the 3-year-olds. Set weight and penalties conditions here over the 1,000 at 11.44. 2 Flying Missile is the scratching. So let's go down now to the yards. Scotty Embry is with us on board today, as Britt has other commitments this afternoon, and Scott about to join Neville Parnham after a fairly predictable win by Success Play. Goes back to back from a maiden here, back to Ascot this afternoon, and whilst getting a little leg weary late, 13 into a 1600, held them off comfortably enough at bay. As we join Scott, he's with Nifty Nev Parnham.
I certainly am, after the back-to-back victory of Success Play. Goes from a Northern Maiden into a mile midweek race, albeit on a Saturday. Neville Parnham must be pretty happy with that result.
Yeah, for sure. He's always shown quite a lot of promise, the horse, but he's been his own worst enemy, wanting to hang a little bit in races, but he's starting to learn a bit. You know, he looked like he pricked his ears and started stargazing a little bit in that race then, when he's generally not getting to the front that early in a race. But I think he's a promising horse, and he might even line up in the Faretha next week.
So in time, are you going to get him out to this mile and beyond again? If he was to go to a Faretha and graduate from that, would he follow that natural series?
That's the plan, but his grandmother was Cool Business and she didn't run past 1200, so yeah, I'm a little bit wary of that, but he certainly showed that he might be able to get out of at least a mile, so hopefully we can.
Time has clearly been his friend. As a 2-year-old, he did race in the Pinjarra Magic Millions. Was that to try and get a bit of a sniff at one of those bonuses?
Oh, look, yeah, obviously all ladies own the horse, but yeah, he just didn't come up in that short turnaround. So we didn't persevere too much with that campaign and put him back out. So he's a promising horse. He's got more to offer.
Pair of runners in the next, Captain Burglar and also Smashing. A bar goes on Smashing.
Yeah, she just had a little bit of a hoof bruise earlier in the week, but that's all subsided, but it's just a little bit of protection. But she's going really well. She galloped well on Tuesday, so expecting a similar run to her last start when she was narrowly beaten. Captain Burglar's first up. Not sure. He'll probably roll forward, I would think, but he may need this run.
Congratulations, best of luck.
Thank you.
There's Neville Parnham and Michael Heaton's with Chris Parnham.
Chris, Success Play looked to sweat up a little bit. Was he getting a bit hot in the mounting yard and behind the barriers?
He was a little bit. He can be a bit that way, but he was a little bit worse than normal, which is a little bit of a concern. But he sort of bounced out well and always travelled pretty strongly throughout.
And they weren't setting any records out in front with the slow tempo, hit the lead probably a bit too sooner than he would have liked. Looked to just stargaze a touch at the top of the straight.
Yeah, he hit the front too soon, but he just took off on me at the 600. But, he's a better horse with something to catch, I think. But and he's going to be even better horse next preparation.
What are your confidence levels like about Smashing in the next?
I think off her last start run, she's right in it. So see how we go, yeah.
5 winners last Saturday, 1 for 1 so far today. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Chris Parnham, Neville Parnham combined with Success Play, who wins the C Corp Handicap race number 1 at Ascot. 4, 7, 6 and 2. Feels Danish into second ahead of the maiden Dash of Brandy. And number 2, Mahaleo, finishes off into fourth. The numbers there, 4, 7, 6 and 2 in the opener at Ascot.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this.